Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nate, and welcome to my SummerSlam 2025 predictions. Thank you for choosing my video as always. Before we get into the predictions, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Do all y'all can to support the channel. I would really appreciate it. And let's get into the predictions.
Yo, I said it ain't no running. I'm really dropping the pain. The famous back in the game. You better walk away. No running. I really do what I do. I'm breaking just like the news.
So the first match that I want to talk about is the TLC Tag Team Championship match between all 6 of SmackDown's greatest tag teams, the only tag teams that they have. First things first, I'm going to start out by saying, first of all, thank you to WWE for finally realizing that we want the tag team championships defended on pay-per-views and not just SmackDown. So WWE on that one. Second of all, thank you WWE for making it a TLC match as always. That's also fantastic too. And the third thing I want to get out the way is that we all know that SmackDown has the best tag team roster right now. Raw tag team roster is kind of trash. NXT is pretty much breaking up all their tag teams, so I don't know what NXT is doing, but yeah, SmackDown has the best tag team roster right now. As far as predictions of who I think is going to win, obviously I don't think the YS6 is going to be transitional champions. If they do be transitional champions, I do think that the Street Profits is going to get those titles back. So it's kind of like a two-part answer if you know, take it how it is. So if they don't make the Wyatt transitional champions, I would say the Wyatts are going to retain. If they do make the Wyatts transitional champions, then I would say the Street Profits will win. So it's a two-parter. Wyatts and Street Profits. Those are my two answers to to that match. All right, next match that we have on night one is Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross. Now, Sami Zayn and Karrion Kross, this rivalry has been going on for a little bit now. It's finally good that Karrion Kross is getting a pay-per-view match. It's been a really long time. But yeah, Karrion Kross is finally getting a pay-per-view match. Sami Zayn, they're trying to figure out stuff to do with Sami Zayn since Sami Zayn isn't in the title picture or any title picture at all. This match I really don't care about. With that being said, I think that Sami Zayn is going to win. It would be cool if Karrion Kross wins, but it don't seem like WWE cares a lot about Karrion Kross. They kind of do because they're throwing him on TV, but I don't think they care too much about Karrion Kross. So with that being said, I think that Sami Zayn is going to get the dub on that one. Next match we have is Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez against Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair for the women's tag team titles. Now, personally, I would have retired the women's tag team titles a long time ago. They're not interesting at all. To me, I don't really care about them. I feel like they're just, at this point, they're just throwing random women tag teams together just to, you know, try and fight Roxanne and Raquel. But yeah, at this point I feel like they should just retire them, like get rid of them for good, because there's really no legitimate women's tag teams anymore. Besides that, this match, another match that I really don't care about, but I feel like Alexa and Charlotte is going to win just because the Judgment Day had those titles for a very long time, and I feel like it's time for somebody else to get them. And as much as I hate to see Charlotte with a title in her hands, I would say that Alexa and Charlotte would get the dub on that one as well. So Next match I want to talk about is the Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul versus Randy Orton and Jelly Roll match. This match is another match I really don't care about. I don't know what it is with WWE and these like celebrities, training and stuff to get into the ring. I know we had Logan Paul, which Logan Paul is really, really good. Full-time wrestler now, part-time wrestler, whatever you want to call him. I say that he's part-time because he's doing other stuff. We had Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny really surprised me as far as like celebrity matches and stuff, things of that nature. Now we got Jelly Roll stepping into the ring. To be honest, I don't know how this match is going to play out. And then also we got news like a few days ago that Drew McIntyre is stuck in the UK. So even if Drew McIntyre is stuck in the UK, there's rumors that they might replace Drew McIntyre with The Miz, which either way, they're not going to win, in my opinion. I think that if you're going to have a guest celebrity, match, you got to have the celebrity win. And with that being said, I think that Randy Orton and Jelly Roll is going to take the dub on this match as well. So, yeah. Next match that we have is Jade Cargill versus the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton. With this match, I feel like if it would be way more like it'll play out either way, but I feel like it would be way more interesting if Naomi still had the briefcase and she didn't cash in on the World Championship on Raw, because my opinion was that you had Jade Cargill win, and then you would have Naomi cash in on Jade Cargill after the match, and then you will still have that feud between Jade Cargill and Naomi going forward. With that being said, I still think that Jade Cargill is going to win, but now I think that eventually Bianca Belair is going to come back. So now I'm thinking that you will have Jade Cargill win, and then Bianca Belair will be there, eventually for Jade Cargill, and then they'll have a small rivalry or something going down the line. I don't think that Tiffany Stratton is going to retain. I'll be surprised if she do, but I think that Jade Cargill is going to be your new Women's World Champion. The next match that I have as the co-main event is Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Bronson Reed and LeBron Breaker. Oh!
Okay.
Yeah, so with this match, I feel like Roman can't lose. I don't really care much about Jay, obviously. If Seth didn't get hurt, I feel like you should have had a one-on-one match between Roman and Seth. That would have been the right thing to do. But since Seth got hurt, they had to change stuff up. Personally, in my opinion, I would have put Braun Breaker versus Roman and, had that one-on-one match, spear versus spear. That would have been cool with me. But they decided to do the tag team route and have Jey Uso and Roman versus Braun and Bronson Reed. So I don't know how this match is going to play out. Like I said, I do feel like Roman shouldn't lose. With that being said, Roman and Jay for the win. I don't know how this match is going to play out. I would love to see Braun Breaker spear the mess out of Roman. But yeah, we'll see. Hit some tsunamis from Bronson Reed, But yeah, Roman and Jay for the dub. And then the last match, the main event of night one, we have the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther against CM Punk. This one can go so many ways, and I heard like a whole bunch of rumors. It's crazy. A lot of people think that Seth Rollins' injury is false. I don't know what to think about this match. I'm not the biggest CM Punk fan, but I'm kind of like down on Gunther. I know that WWE is kind of down on Gunther. They're not making Gunther seem like he's the dominant champion that he once was, like a year ago, not even a year ago, like, you know, a few years ago and stuff like that. So I don't know what WWE plan is, but I would just come out and say it. I feel like CM Punk will win this match, and Seth Rollins will return from quote-unquote injury and cash in on CM Punk, taking the championship from CM Punk, and then you spark up the rivalry again with CM Punk and Seth heading towards Survivor Series. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So CM Punk for the dub. After the match, Seth Rollins comes out, cashes in, because they still show the briefcase on TV. So, you know, so yeah, I think CM Punk wins, and then Seth Rollins cashes in on CM Punk, and that's how you end night one of SummerSlam. Night two of SummerSlam, Sunday night, we're starting off with Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa for the United States Championship inside a steel cage. With this match, a lot can happen. I don't think that Solo is going to be a transitional champion. Solo just won it not too long ago. This will be his second defense, I believe, against Jacob Fatu. So what I think will happen is that we will eventually get the return of Tama Tonga. I think that we will get the return of Tama Tonga. Jacob is already rebuilding his version of the bloodline. He already has Hikuleo, Jeff Cobb, and Tongaloa by his side. So yeah, I just feel like Tama Tonga is going to return and help out Solo. If he doesn't help out Solo, I feel like he will help out Jacob. But my mind is just saying that he's going to help out Solo. And yeah, we'll get Solo retaining against Jacob Fatu in the steel cage. So next match we have is Lyra Valkyria versus Becky Lynch. No disqualification, no count out match for the women's IC title. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like Becky as IC champion. I don't like Becky as any champion, to be honest, but that's just me. I love everything about Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria is definitely the future of this company. Lyra Valkyria has everything. She has the charisma, she has the entrance, she has the gear, she has everything. Do she have a dark side? I don't know. We'll find out during SummerSlam. But with that, I don't remember how long it's been since Becky Lynch held the title. It's been probably like a few months or so. I would love Lyra to win. But I feel like Becky is going to retain. at least until like Survivor Series or somewhere before the end of the year. I feel like Becky is going to retain and she's going to keep the championship until like I said, Survivor Series, the end of the year, somewhere around there. Next match we have is the phenomenal AJ Styles against Dominic Mysterio for the regular men's IC championship. I'm not even going to yap too much about this one. AJ Styles is your new IC champion. AJ Styles is your new IC champion. Dom held it for long enough. And also, it's time for AJ Styles to get another mid-card championship added to his resume. I also want to see AJ Styles get another championship before he retires, because he don't have that much time left. So, AJ Styles, IC championship, bow. Co-main event time. We have the triple threat women's championship match between Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, and Naomi. With this one, I would love for Io to win. I would love for Io to win. Rhea, I'm cool with Rhea winning too, but I don't think Naomi is going to be a transitional champion. That would be crazy for them to have her cash in and win the championship and then losing her first title defense. So that wouldn't make sense to me. So with that being said, I think that Naomi is going to retain her World Women's Championship at SummerSlam. And last but not least, we have the main event: John Cena, Cody Rhodes, WWE Championship Street Fight. First of all, John Cena shouldn't even be in a street fight. I know I'm biased. John Cena is my favorite wrestler of all time. But yeah, John Cena shouldn't even be in a street fight. He clearly told Cody Rhodes that he had some movies to go to film and stuff. Cody said, I don't care about that. With the way stuff is going now, we're almost done with Cena, by the way, too, which kind of sucks. I know that I'm probably end up crying during his last match. I don't know what's going to happen at SummerSlam. I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like Cena is going to lose the title eventually, but I don't think it's going to be at SummerSlam. I think it would somehow be before he leaves. So right before he leaves, maybe Survivor Series, maybe Clash in Paris, somewhere around there. I mean, not wait, is it Paris or Perth? It's one of those. So it's one of those late pay-per-views that I feel like Cena is going to lose the title. I would be cool if Cena just, retires with the title. That would be amazing. That would be a great story. So with that, I say that John Cena retains. I'll be cool with Cody winning it, but I don't think that Cena is going to lose right now. I think they're going to have Cena hold it for a little bit longer. I have a feeling that they're going to have Cena hold it for a little bit longer, because you still got, if WWE decides to go back, you still got the whole stuff with Cena and Truth, because Truth came back. So you can't just forget about Truth and have him, move somewhere else where you had the whole story right there between Cena and Truth once Truth came back. You have Cena against like other people for the championship. Like it's a lot that you could do with Cena involving the championship. So yeah, I think that Cena is going to retain. And yeah, that's it. So those are my predictions. Sorry for the Yat Fest. If y'all stayed around for the whole video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. Support your boy, and let me know what you guys think. And I will see you guys in the next video. We're out. Peace. Deuces. Y'all have a blessed night.